Noam Chomsky, a towering figure in linguistics and political activism, presented the world with a groundbreaking work in 1986. His contributions have not only shaped the field of linguistics, but have also had a profound impact on cognitive science, philosophy, and even political theory. Knowledge of Language, Its Nature, Origin, and Use. This seminal book delves into the complexities of language, offering insights that challenge conventional wisdom. This book wasn't just another exploration of grammar rules, it was a philosophical deep dive into the very essence of human language. Chomsky's theories questioned the fundamental nature of how language is structured and understood. Chomsky challenged traditional views and proposed a radical new way of understanding how we acquire, use, and understand language. His ideas introduced the concept of an innate linguistic capability, suggesting that the ability to learn language is hardwired into the human brain. This essay delves into the core ideas presented by Chomsky, exploring their implications for fields as diverse as artificial intelligence, education, and our understanding of the human mind. The intersections between Chomsky's theories and modern technology are particularly fascinating, as they open up new possibilities for machine learning and natural language processing. Even decades later, Chomsky's work continues to provoke debate and inspire new avenues of research. Scholars and researchers around the world still engage with his ideas, testing and expanding upon them in various contexts. His insights remain essential for anyone seeking to unravel the mysteries of human communication and cognition. Chomsky's legacy endures, reminding us of the profound connections between language, thought, and the human experience. Before Chomsky, the dominant view in linguistics was heavily influenced by behaviorism. This approach, championed by figures like B.F. Skinner, suggested that language learning was a direct result of environmental interaction. Language learning, according to this perspective, was primarily a matter of imitation and reinforcement. Children would hear adults speak, attempt to replicate those sounds, and receive positive feedback when they succeeded. Children learn to speak by mimicking the sounds around them and being rewarded for correct utterances. This cycle of imitation and reinforcement was thought to be the cornerstone of language acquisition. However, Chomsky argued that this view was fundamentally flawed. He believed that behaviorism couldn't fully explain the complexity and creativity inherent in human language. He proposed a radically different perspective, arguing that humans possess an innate capacity for language, a kind of mental blueprint that guides language acquisition. This idea suggested that the ability to learn language is hardwired into our brains. Knowledge of language sent shockwaves through the field of linguistics. Chomsky's theories challenged the established norms and opened up new avenues for understanding how language works. It challenged the established paradigm and sparked a paradigm shift in how we think about language. Scholars began to explore the idea that language is an inherent part of the human mind, rather than just a learned behavior. Chomsky's ideas spurred a new era of research focused on uncovering the underlying mental structures that make language possible. Researchers started to investigate the cognitive processes involved in language learning and usage. His work continues to shape the field to this day. The concepts introduced by Chomsky have not only influenced linguistics but have also had a profound impact on psychology, cognitive science, and education. Chomsky's central argument is that language is not simply a learned behavior. Instead, it's a complex cognitive system, deeply rooted in the structure of the human brain. He argues that we are born with an innate capacity for language, a faculty he calls the language faculty. This faculty provides us with a set of unconscious rules, a universal grammar, that forms the foundation for all human languages. This perspective challenges the notion that language is solely a cultural artifact. Chomsky suggests that the remarkable similarities found across all human languages, despite their surface differences, point to a shared underlying structure. This universal grammar, he argues, is what allows children to learn language so rapidly and effortlessly, a feat impossible to explain by mere imitation and reinforcement. The concept of universal grammar, or UG, is perhaps Chomsky's most significant contribution to linguistics. UG is not a set of specific grammatical rules, but rather a framework of principles that constrain the possible forms human languages can take. It's like a blueprint that guides the construction of individual languages. This innate linguistic knowledge, Chomsky argues, allows children to analyze the language they hear and deduce its underlying rules. This explains why children can produce grammatically correct sentences they've never heard before, a phenomenon beyond the scope of simple imitation. The existence of UG has profound implications for our understanding of human evolution and the nature of the human mind, suggesting a shared cognitive endowment that sets us apart from other species. Language in action, use, and creativity. Chomsky's work extends beyond the acquisition of language to encompass its use and the boundless creativity it allows. He distinguishes between competence, our unconscious knowledge of language, and performance, the actual use of language in real-world situations. While Chomsky focuses primarily on competence, he acknowledges the crucial role of performance in shaping language. He argues that language use is not simply a matter of retrieving pre-existing sentences from our mental lexicon. Instead, it involves a dynamic process of combining and recombining linguistic elements on the fly, allowing us to produce and understand an infinite number of novel utterances. This generative capacity of language is central to human thought, communication, and creativity. Challenging the status quo. Chomsky's critique of empiricism. Chomsky's ideas represent a significant departure from traditional empiricist views of language acquisition. Empiricism, which has its roots in the works of philosophers like John Locke and David Hume, posits that all knowledge comes from sensory experience. According to this view, the mind starts as a blank slate, or tabula rasa, and is gradually filled with knowledge through interaction with the world. Empiricism emphasizes the role of experience in shaping knowledge, suggesting that we are born as blank slates and that all knowledge is derived from sensory experience. This perspective has been influential in various fields, including psychology and education, shaping how we understand learning and development. Chomsky, however, argues that this view cannot adequately account for the complexity and rapidity of language acquisition. He believes that the empiricist framework falls short when explaining how children can learn languages so quickly and efficiently, often with minimal exposure to correct linguistic input. He points out that children acquire language with remarkable speed and accuracy, despite being exposed to limited and often imperfect linguistic input. This observation led Chomsky to propose the theory of an innate language faculty, suggesting that humans are born with a pre-existing specialized ability to learn language. This poverty of the stimulus argument suggests that children must possess some innate knowledge of language that guides their learning process, contradicting the empiricist notion of the blank slate. Chomsky's theory implies that there are universal grammatical structures hardwired into the human brain, which facilitate the acquisition of any language. Chomsky's critique of empiricism has had a profound impact on cognitive science and our understanding of the human mind. His ideas have sparked extensive research into the nature of language and cognition, leading to new insights and theories that continue to shape the field today. The debate between empiricism and nativism remains a central topic in the study of human development and learning. The enduring relevance of Chomsky. Applications in AI and education. Chomsky's work continues to have significant implications for various fields, including artificial intelligence and education. In the realm of AI, Chomsky's theories have influenced the development of natural language processing systems. Understanding the underlying structure of language as proposed by Chomsky is crucial for developing AI systems that can effectively process and understand human language. In education, Chomsky's insights have challenged traditional teaching methods. His emphasis on the innate capacity for language suggests that children are not passive recipients of information, but active language learners. This understanding encourages educators to create learning environments that foster exploration, discovery, and the natural development of language skills. Personal reflections, a journey into the mind through language reading. Chomsky's knowledge of language is a thought-provoking journey into the heart of human cognition. His writing, though dense at times, compels us to reconsider our understanding of what it means to be human. Chomsky's work reveals the extraordinary complexity hidden within the seemingly effortless act of speaking and understanding language. His ideas challenge us to look beyond the surface of language and appreciate the intricate mental machinery that makes it all possible. While some of Chomsky's arguments may seem abstract and challenging, the core concepts are accessible to anyone curious about the human mind and its remarkable capacity for language. Conclusion: the legacy of Chomsky's insights. Noam Chomsky's knowledge of language remains a seminal work in linguistics, psychology, and cognitive science. His theories have revolutionized our understanding of language, challenging traditional views and sparking new avenues of research. Chomsky's work reminds us that language is not simply a tool for communication, but a fundamental aspect of what makes us human. His insights continue to shape our understanding of the mind, language acquisition, and the possibilities of artificial intelligence. Knowledge of language is a testament to the power of asking fundamental questions and the enduring legacy of groundbreaking ideas.